live with a late night love reading. That's what they always say. It's a late night love reading. Yeah, I don't think so. It's a late night reading. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but I'm not going to the altar. I'm laying in bed and I'm getting all these crazy freaking conversations and downloads. I must have posted at least like 3 things in my community page in the last 15 minutes. I'm like, I'm not having conversations with the air. I'll just let it all out. What happens? Oh, once you get in the dark, you can hear everybody talking in the dark. It's not very quiet. What's up, everybody? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual psychoanalyst. References for that in my last video. And your healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, first child of God, the Lilith reincarnated, here with a late night love reading. It's not really love. It's probably going to turn into I hate you type bullshit. We could start there. You got a fucking image of fucking Wolfman while I was talking. In order to keep up with me, you had to catch my last live video. Actually, all of them have been pretty good this weekend. The weekend videos are off the chain, bro. I mean, all week I keep you going, but dude, the weekend videos... It'd be good on the weekend, right, Mac Miller? Shit. Anyways, I did this whole video. I mean, it wasn't one video. It was a whole fucking journey of the Dark Night of the Soul. Where I closed it up in my last video and we had pulled the devil card and the ending card and all of this. I was like, there's no such thing as the devil. It's your shadows. It's this, it's that, and this is what it is. And that is how I explain how I have been given the title, Your Spiritual Psychoanalyst. Why? Because I'm a psycho, and I have to analyze all my psychotic thoughts and reprogram them, bitches, so I can be a normal citizen. As if. That's not even true. I'm about to break some more societal norms right here. I had posted something in my page. It was this, I don't know, it was a girl that had rolls on her back, and they were like, this is what Venetian women are made of. And it was like, this is what you make statues and write sonnets and draw pictures to and all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, before you guys changed this idea that, you know, you wanted to have sex with little girls, women were women. We were women. You could tell a woman by her size. Now you can't anymore because you want them all to stay as little girls. And meanwhile, these men try to stay as little boys. They don't want to grow up either. What is wrong with y'all? I don't even know. As we're going into the croning age, you should be accepting it. I had made 2 videos earlier because we were talking about Venus. And we were talking about, I think it was fucking something about Taurus or some shit. Aestheticism. And I was like, you know, I myself didn't like when I got a little smaller than I'd ever been. I was like, I didn't feel comfortable this small. I've always seen myself when I woke up. I was a very big, voluptuous woman. I started losing a bunch of that weight, which was the intention. But not in the crazy ways that these women do. I was not watching the things I ate, and I wasn't going to the gym, or any of that fucking crazy nonsense. If anything, it was stress, and I was losing shadows. I was letting go of weight that I was carrying. Lots of hidden trauma in my body. So, as I sit here feeling bloated, I'm like, all this trauma came to the fucking surface, and I feel like I'm exploding out of my jeans. We could blame that on nothing more than a period. But in the essence, it's like, you know, I myself don't mind being bigger. When I lost my bigger size, things changed. First off, I had to buy brand new wardrobes. I felt like I lost part of my boobs along with the belly, my ass, my thighs. My jeans got smaller. When I realized I was the size of my daughter, I had lost a lot more than I intended to lose. So when I said that earlier, it's like, I am okay with, you know, putting on a couple pounds for, you know, the weather or the winter months. And I'm okay with carrying them during the summer as well. It's not like anyone's poking at my belly. As I lay here in bed with me and Pac making jokes. Alright, so I was laying here. I just want to point that out, is we're breaking that. That's dumb. That's another thing you guys think. Who told you this? Who told you that this is a woman and this is a man and this is what you need to look like to be beautiful? That's not true, bro. None of that shit, bro. It's mass consciousness. It's the media. It's feeding images of, you know, Kim Kardashian and lookalikes. And this is what you need to look alike. Everybody look alike this bitch. Fuck that bitch, bro. And all these bitches that want to look like that. Why a woman gotta have a flat ass stomach like that? That lasts for how long? When you're like 19, 20, 21, 20? When does this stop? When is it acceptable to start having a body? They started shaming Nelly Furtado and just other women because they grew bodies. Nicki Minaj, she went and bought it and then had babies and then grew it. You know what I mean? And then you got weird looking bodies like Little Kim. She was a little girl that didn't want to be a little girl. She wanted boobs. She wanted ass. She wanted thighs. She wanted to look like a woman. And that's what these little girls are doing. They're buying parts to look like women, but then us women, you want us to be little girls and be dumb like them too. Oh my God. Becky. Anyways, and that's where these cougars come in, raw on that shit, and we be like handling the business. You like Stifler's mom's got it going on. Yeah, all of that kind of shit. In the essence, that came up in our cards. And then something else I was laying here. It's like the divine feminine doesn't chase, she attracts. I posted something like that. I promise you, I know it for sure. I told them that wasn't true. These fucking third party bitches, bro. Or call me the third party. I don't want to be part of your party. It's not even a party in your relationship. But anyways, these twin flames that I have that have partners, their fucking partners swear to God that I like fucking was chasing their man down and was trying to fight them for their man. If I wanted them, I could have had them. I was toying with them. And in essence, everything I fucking attract, I'd be running away from. I'd be running away from. Alright? There's no chasing shit. Fucking running away. Run, Forrest, run. In the essence, I had said something about that, and it's like, yeah, we don't. We don't chase shit. We don't chase shit, bro. We just don't chase shit like that. Now, as a divine masculine, you're always on the prowl. You're always searching for it, you know what I mean? You're always chasing shit. So, you know, that's a masculine thing all upon itself. Really, yeah, you gotta watch that masculine energy, that over fucking shot, take action type energy. I'm not taking action towards nobody. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be out there asking people for numbers or trying to hunt down no fucking piece of meat in any kind of way, shape, or form. And the shit I attract is not the shit. What the fuck is wrong with my magnetism? In the essence, if you think about it. I didn't ask, I didn't fall in love with, I wasn't on dates, I didn't nothing, bro. I didn't, my fucking higher self called all these problems on myself, is what I think about it, but I just want to point that out too. There's some other download. Oh, I saw Wolfman while I was doing my intro. Yeah, you, doofus, let's talk to you too. Talking about magic and shit. I think your shit was talking about, you know, trying to use the mastery of the mind. You don't even know. You're all thoughts, no heart. How could you possibly? You have to watch my video earlier to understand. I'm not my fucking thoughts. I hate those fucking things. I deal with them. And this is how it works. And then I just shared a video in my shorts or in my community page about how abuse affects the brain. It was all cuddly and shit. They had like little pictures and stuff. Great sounds and stuff. Real sad. Anyways, it's like, dude, I had to reprogram my brain. I had to come back from a place where, you know, I had to take a really fucked up broken brain and piece that motherfucker together just to get out of it. Just to get out of it. And that's where it is like, I tell you in all of that in the beginning intro, I am all those things outside of the conscious. And that's it. It's like your flesh, your brain, your conscious, yourself, you are powerless. But the God that lives within you is limitless. And that's your spirit. You have to leave the flesh, which is just the knowing of the mind. Exit the mind, please. And then you can enter your spirit. And my spirit, I've been out here. I know who my spirit was when I was still stuck in the mind. I had already seen all this. It was like I did all this work to exit the mind. And I teach you guys how to exit the mind and get into your spirit. So, going back to fucking Wolfman and shit. He has this perception from what he read is that, you know, he just works with his thoughts and he's all powerful. No, bro. Those are no. And no. And so he irritated me, and he always does this. I told you. Can you stop this pattern? You're never going to win, dipshit. You dipshit. He's always trying to challenge my authority. He's trying to assert his authority over me as if he has any. He was granted a little bit of spiritual authority from whatever higher ups, that there was a place of submission, but I'm not submitting to your ignorance. You have no power above me, Adam. You're nothing more than until you can exit your brain and walk in your spirit, you're nothing more than the descendant of Adam. You're the flesh. And you're weak, just like me when I put on the mind. And that's why I said, I hate when you guys trigger my mind. You fucking play mind games. I don't want to play in the mind. That is a dangerous place to play in. Leave it alone. You guys live in the context of your mind all day long. Watching images, fucking feeding it stupid shit. I'm not going in the Matrix. Don't pull me in there. There's nothing good in there. It's all fake. It's all fucked up, a fucking imagery of fucking nonsense. Bad programming, illusions, confusions, and fucking desires, and fucking fake adventures. This is stupid. And so I wanted to point that out. That was what I was saying. It's like, I've always been deemed crazy once I broke out the context of my mind. Started thinking differently than other people. Always. And when I started evaluating my mind and shifting it, which are called paradigm shifts, we were in the air element. Remember, we pulled that card on Sunday? Sunday. That would be yesterday. That wasn't even a long time ago for you guys. It was like fucking weeks ago for someone like me that travels through time and space. So you can't travel through even a day because you're just stuck on today. No, you're actually living in the future of these weird projections of your matrix mind. That your future is going to look like today or better. Oh man, that's so weird. I don't have to live like that because as long as I keep shifting my mind, the reality keeps shifting. Meaning it keeps attracting different shit. If you stay at a fucking low level mindset, then you're pulling in low level fucking challenges. Or lessons. Whatever you want to see it. So I was like, this is new level, new devil type shit. And I want to point out, I posted that, I saw that shit. Today there was Mars and, what was it? Mars and Scorpio and Lilith transitioning. So how did I get caught in this shit? Yeah, I got caught in a whirlwind of Mars and Scorpio. Son of a monkey ass. What's Scorpio? Death, transformation, rebirth, occult, sex, alchemy. All that psycho shit. It's the devil card. Could be the devil. Actually, I think it also references the death card. I think they get to own both of the dark sides of the fucking tarot. Lovely. I got better cards on my side, just to be honest. But going into it, yeah, what happened to you? The planets. And that's what really pisses me off, dude. That really pisses me off. Every time those planets move around, they fuck with us. We're just sitting here on a fucking pool table. And them motherfuckers, here comes the 8-ball and just has to knock us over every fucking time. It's like, oh, douche. Going back to it. How long is this going to last for? It's said till November 4th, bro. That's a long season of bullshit. I told you we were going into some dark bullshit. That's some bullshit, bro. I just want to point it out. That's what I do out here, is I see everything else. Until I get stuck in my thoughts thinking about what the fuck you're talking about. What you're saying, what you're playing. What the fuck are they saying? I have to sink into my mind. I have to, like, it's like being a kid. It's like, what are they thinking? I have to put myself in that mindset. That's what makes me real powerful, though, is because I can put myself in different people's shoes easily. But I don't want to get stuck in there with you trying to figure out what the fuck the fuck did that mean? Why the fuck did they say that? And I'm trying to logically understand. I'm looking for understanding. So then I have to put on the brain, because I don't have any understanding of what the fuck you're doing. I gotta pretend to be like, I have to figure out if my brain works like yours and try to figure this out. Then I get stuck in there overthinking some shit that don't even make no sense. I don't like it. You guys love living in the fucking context of your very sick brains. I don't like it. I try to teach you how to get out of that shit. And, like the video said, anything can trigger you. You're, like, stuck in your thoughts now. It's like, it's playing images and shit. Oh, man, it's playing tricks on me again. Pretty much. It's not. It's your brain, and it's, it's like, oh, it's a child, and, like, look at all this information. I can't wait to tell you what you're looking at. And, it's full of judgment and answers and stuff, and it's just not the best thing. As your spiritual psychoanalyst, I do this. I am like always spiritually psychoanalyzing myself. I don't have time for yours and what the fuck your games you're coming out of your mouth right now. I gotta spend all that. That's why I'd rather just sit here in the spirit and just ask God what the fuck is up with them and get the whole diggy without you even opening your mouth. Tell me the truth, God, the whole truth. I don't want to hear this lie that this person's about to walk up and try to feed me. They're gonna try to feed me some big ass lie about their life and who they are and what they're talking about. Oh man, you're hurting my head just thinking about it. Realistically. But I wanted to point that out. Once you become spiritual, you're crazy. You're outside of mass conscious, the way people think. And that's a good thing. Always is. It takes a lot of work to get past the regular mind's thinking. And, then you have a healthy mind in essence. Or at least you're just not trapped in it. You could start to make it healthy. And the point of that video is your brain is just like most of your organs, you know what I mean? With the one exception of like kidneys and shit, most of them can repair themselves. And that's where it's really important. It's like, if you're willing to let it have, you know what I mean? Give it new information and then discipline it by that information, you could become anything. But, you have to still not let it be in control and be like Wolfman. He really thinks that he's like got some mind power over himself and others. But as a psychoanalyst, I'm telling you, he doesn't know how his mind works. He just thinks that his thoughts are so powerful. And that's where a lot of this weird manifestational fucking, practices can really fuck your head up. Just believing that in affirmations, if you believe it, it shall come. That's not how that works. That's not how it works. Everybody will tell you you have to use the tools. And the biggest tool is that, you have to use all the elements. And mostly it has to be powered by your heart. And he has no heart. He has a lot of drive. He's a masculine energy, just like the rest of us fire signs. We're masculine energies. We have drive. But without heart, you're just running, you're idling. Americans idols. You're just going. You're burning gas, bro. Literally. Burning gas. A fire sign. You're burning gas. That's all you're doing is feeding it coal. You're not really going anywhere. You're a choo-choo train on the track of nowhere. The fucking Polar Express. Grab your cocoa and, enjoy the ride because this is going nowhere real fast. And that's really what it is you have to have heart-based actions. You can't do that in the logical mind. Because the logical mind doesn't believe in the things of the heart. The heart believes in things that the mind thinks are impossible. And that's how you accomplish extraordinary feats, is because you're working through the limitlessness of your heart. So, like, going back to Lewis, I'm seeing Lewis. Logically speaking, he's not going to win. He knows this. All of it is against him. He can't reprogram his mind because he has been telling it to think this way forever. So he can't accept the reality of what it really is. And when he lets it in, it destroys him because that mindset, his mind is against him right now. And he doesn't have the heart to reprogram his mind to understand this. It just doesn't understand it. Which is what? Him losing? He still believes he's in a winning position and that this is the way to win. And he thinks he's going to win. What is the fucking difference between Lewis's weird ambition and Russ's? Or any of us else in our own little ways that, like, we're going to win. Like, nobody's going to stop us. Like, this is mine and I'll do whatever it takes and it's going to... You know what I mean? I learned that through Lewis, that overambitious mind. If there's two motherfuckers that won't give up, that would be me and Lewis. And I had to get into my Morgan and heal that. There is a time to stop the battle. There's a time to turn the car off, to get out of the car. And in essence, God had to take away my car to realize that. I mean, honestly, I didn't sit here. I lived here for like 3 months and did not do anything here. I would drive far away. Anytime I didn't like I got bored, I'd run. That was my thing. Just go, just go, just go, just go. He took away my car, so I had to sit and sit and sit. And in that, I had to explore my outer limits, which was like I became, and that's what I said too. This girl, her baby daddy's playing with her car. It's so hard. He keeps taking off with her car. They're both on the title, and I'm like, look, just cut the loss. You're attaching him to the car. Just say it's his car, that it costed you a car to get him out of your life, right? And she's like, everything's around here. I was like, that's how I found out. When my car wasn't working, I started walking around and I found out everything is around here. Like, I could literally foot patrol to anything I need around here. Like, literally anything. And that's where it is you start learning your space, your surroundings, when you stop chasing things outside of you. When I stopped going to things outside of me, I learned what was around me. Just this weekend, we found a thrift store. My favorite thrift stores are the Ark. I found one here on the south side that is pretty cool. Like, it's as cool as the one in Thornton. My favorite one is Thornton, and I'll go way the fuck up there all the time. But I found one right in my backyard that's just as cool. And that's what it is like, you have to learn. These are all lessons learned and shit like that. But, going back to Wolfman, bro, quit trying. You're doing this Rust thing, and it's awful. The trying to prove yourself. I don't like that, dude. Just be. Don't try. Just be. I used to tell the Russ that all the time. Quit trying to be better. Just fucking be better. Quit trying to show everyone you're becoming better. Quit trying to be better. Just be better. So in essence, quit trying to say you're spiritual. Become spiritual. Be spiritual. You can't do both. Obviously, you're sacrificing any kind of spiritual adventure to have some 3D adventure so you could vlog it. None of that has to do with with the spiritual world, bro. That's you feeding your flesh. You constantly wanting, you know what I mean? Excitement and change and adventure, which is you just running. You are nothing but a mirror of me, my friend. A mirror man of myself. You need to go back to where you started and quit running from it. How's that for fucking practice what you preach? I had to. And so shall you. And everybody else too. Stop running from the truth and just deal with it. It's harsh. What we do here is extremely simple. It's so Dr. Phil. Just sit with your feelings. Yeah, it's easy to say. It's nearly impossible to do. That's it. It's easy to run around saying you're trying to be a better person. It's nearly impossible to sit around being a better person. But it's not. It just takes a lot of self-discipline. You know what you got to do. Now you got to do it. That's it. If you're going to take action, take the right action. Heart-based action that breaks your mind. Might break your pocket, definitely breaks your relationships, but it breaks you and makes you what? A better version of yourself. Whereas, and you know what, Russ? It came to me in the shower yesterday. You're such a thief. Thief. So you came up with this artwork. I used to say it all the time. Can we address the elephant in the room? Can we address the elephant in the room? And then you come up with this fucking new deluxe something about the elephant. You're like the elephant man. You're like the fucking circus freak. Swear to God, dude. And your fucking artwork proves it. Big old fat forehead. Why didn't you put the fucking pirate fucking fucking logo that you're wearing around lately? Such a pirate biate. Fuck. Anyways, going back to it. Yeah, you're always thieving in the middle of the night, dude. Thief in the night. You do it in the middle of the day. You are such a thief. Going back to it, you guys stop. Quit pretending. You're pretending to evolve instead of just evolving. Just do it, dude. They're actions. They're taking the right actions instead of just doing shit. Your brain is telling you, if you do this, this will happen. If you do this, this will work. If you do this, you'll get some money. If you do this, you'll get some pussy. If you do this. All that shit that you're being told to do is coming from your brain, bro. Unless some idiot outside of you is telling you this, you need to get rid of that person too. That's a dumb fucking person. All this, that's Russ. They're all, yeah, and yeah, and yeah, and yeah. Like they're your fucking groupies. They're not going to tell you no. They're your yes, man. They're your yes. It's always a yes. That's why you keep them around. Because they're always going to make you feel good. It's always a yes. it's always a yes. They're not, they would never say no. Just like you. Come on. Oh, I'm just trying to go to bed for real, and all this shit is flowing through me. Like, dude, just blurt it all out. So, yeah, there's psycho moments that we have, but I don't want to stay psycho, bro. And that's where it is. They look psychotic. I'm having a psychotic episode right now. You can't see it on the outside, other than me crying. And if you try to argue with me, I might raise my voice. But when I'm having these episodes, I am completely locked down, quiet in my brain. Can't nobody really see it. I have expressions of my feelings on the outside, and then I'll come bring it to my altar where it's in my room, safe with God and the internet. You know what I mean? Some of this, I'll just open my mouth outside, but it's not usually, I don't trigger up on people. Not usually. Like, the things they do, if I have to stand up to somebody, I'm not coming from a triggered place. It's like, oh, fuck, something's going on, and now I have to fucking stand up. I get triggered after the fact, but, being brave, those moments, it's not, I'm triggered. Like, I'm thinking about standing up here at the shelter and telling all the staff. I didn't mean for that to happen. It came out of my mouth. A thought came out of my mouth that started a riot. I wasn't triggered. I mean, sort of. I was like, what the fuck is your deal? You know what I mean? When I had to stand up to my friend, I didn't want to tell her. And I was just trying to protect her and whatnot. But, when I have to do these things, it's not because I'm triggered. You know what I mean? I'm not just pissed off, hurting people's fucking feelings and shit. When I'm pissed off, I run away. I take it away. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. I know when I'm pissed off. I know when I'm triggered. I know when I'm in the dark night of the soul. I know when I need to I just pull away always when that happens. I don't want you to see this because I don't know. I know I'm going to cry. That's for sure. That's for sure. Inevitable. And I don't want to just sit around, I'll do it if I have to. And most of the time I have to be outside to do this. Because I need the flow. I need it to flow in and out. But, going back to that, it's like, I'm here to help you by showing you how I help myself. I can't physically get into your thoughts. We can talk them out. But if you don't want to talk, then we ain't talking about shit, bro. I'll just keep talking about my own feelings for the rest of my life. If you don't want to talk about yours. But that's what I do. It's all about feelings and thoughts, the analyzation of feelings and thoughts, and that's how, you know what I mean, the psychic abilities come, because they're in your feelings. There's no logical person that does magic. It's not real. It's not logically real. It's only a person that can feel. That's what the intuition is. I have a feeling, I have a thought, I have a vision, I have a hearing. Those are senses. Outside of the brain, those are feelings, emotional senses. You know what I mean? That's, I'm just trying to show you that, is you can't be a logical spiritual person. You can be religious. You know what I mean? There's nothing magical about being religious. You're not pushing the limits of religion. You're following the rules. You know what I mean? Spirituality is outside of the context of the mind and its understanding. The spirit realm, people that say they're spiritual, means that they work in a spiritual way. They work in a spiritual way outside of the context of the logical mind. And as soon as you become spiritual, you become with the logical mind, which is masses of people, you become a freak or crazy. Anybody that's woke, anybody that thinks different from them is crazy. If you push the limits and you question things and you don't agree with things and you're not easily persuaded and you don't buy into the bullshit, you're crazy. There's something wrong with your mind that we can't get you to buy this bullshit. Nothing's wrong with me. I think you're all crazy buying the bullshit, drinking the juice. Like you are so fiending for that next iPhone. What's wrong with your phone? Nothing. There is nothing wrong with your phone, but you need a new phone. I can't wait to see what Russ does for himself for his birthday. He has everything in his life, but he really got to show the world that he loves himself and buy something, some extravagant thing. Like, are you going to buy another car? What could you possibly buy yourself that, you're going to buy yourself a plane to show everyone how important you are on your birthday? It's other people that are supposed to show you. When are you going to realize this? They're not celebrating you. You are. Every day of every week. And you want everybody to celebrate with you. Cups up. Look at me. Look at my song. Look at my girl. Look at my life. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, listen here, Lucifer. We don't want to look at you no more. Look at yourself. Look at your problems. Look at yourself. But I'm just saying that. It's like you guys are drinking the juice, bro. Are you ready to start Christmas shopping? Have you picked out the perfect gift to show that person how much you truly love them? It's only in that gift will they really feel that love. My kids, they don't, I didn't get them no gifts. Santa Claus didn't come. God must not be real because we didn't have a Christmas. We didn't get no gifts, so God's not real and I'm not a good person and I don't love them because we didn't buy gifts. We weren't part of Christmas. Make sure you're not those unloving people that don't, you got to follow these rules. This is how it is. Otherwise, you're unchristlike. This is the giving season. You have to show them. You have to give them something to show them how important they are in your life. What did you get? Oh, a big fat bill for showing everyone how much you love them throughout the year, right? Shut up. See what I mean? You know what my favorite holiday is? Fucking Halloween. Scary shit. Free candy. Everybody dresses up as their favorite fucking, their favorite fucking fantasy. Fucking sit around telling scary stories and playing out in the dark. That's a fun one. The fuck is this? Or maybe I don't really like the 4th of July because the fireworks and they start fires. I live in colorful Colorado and I'm always afraid it's going to burn down from the fires. But otherwise, I like the fireworks. If we could do that over the lake, that's cool. Over some rivers and stuff where it's not going to hurt nobody. Fireworks are great. Otherwise, no. Wait, you're waiting for New Year's? You can't wait for that new year? You can't wait to have a new you? It's going to be a great new year? Oh, God. You guys are drinking the juice, bro. I'm about to hit the sleepy juice on that one. Realistically, I can't wait to get home and have me a beer. Have me a glass of wine. I can't wait to watch that new episode. Of what? So you could get your hopes up and then get, be needing more of it. It's like my daughter was telling me, the new episode of Stranger Things is the new season of Stranger Things. Yeah, you're going to be so into it and then you're going to be so hurt when they don't give you enough. And you'll be sitting there fiending for the next one and the next one and the next one. Sorry. This is what keeps me apart. I know how your brains work, but I can't sit in there with that shit, bro. That shit, deems me crazy, messing with my brain or yours. I hope, beyond hope, that somebody will start doing this and break out of the context and be a free spirit like me, where we could just sit in the spirit and not be stuck in the flesh together all the time. But until then, I have to dumb myself down and be a fleshling like you guys. It's just not a good look for me. I worked really hard not to be, bound to the things of the flesh, self-imposed bondage. And, that's where they're like, the divine feminine doesn't chase. Not anymore. I'm kind of running away from everything. Everything. And in essence, it's like, I let go of this. Why am I going to try to put it back in my life? That's what I mean about you men. Do you know how painful it is to let go? Please don't. Don't. And that's just, abandonment. I have been abandoned my whole life. I don't want to let go. I don't want to let go. I don't want to say goodbye anymore. That shit hurts, bro. I've been doing that for ever. Forever, for as long as I've been alive. Everybody has walked out. I don't want to say goodbye, bro. Why is that so hard for you guys when I talk about commitments and being, dedicated and shit? Why is that so hard to understand? Shit like that. And then for the rest of you, you do need to let go. You haven't said goodbye to anything yet. You haven't let go and moved on. You have to say goodbye to move on. Some of them find their way to wherever you are. No matter where you go, they find their way back to you. If you really love something, let it go. If it's yours, it'll find its way back. If not, it was never yours to begin with, and move on. And the essence is like, I'm here in sync. Bye, bye, bye. Oh gosh, are we in sync now? There's a boy band group I didn't want to join. That's what I always called this. My boy band group. They're so off tune. You don't even know the name, and then there's that guy. Oh, that guy. You think he's so much better than you, but he failed me too. He didn't have it either, bro. But you look at him and you understand it. It's like you could understand why Marshall was afraid of a woman. Nobody ever saw that shadow. It was right on the surface, bro. And that's it. You can't see our shadows because we're hiding them so well. They're right on the surface. It's like I didn't have a chance, but I sure tried. It's like, yeah, I can love you. Who can love you? It's like, I am so scared of women. I don't care who it is. Not you, not nobody, not never. Yeah, I get that. I feel that, bro. I feel that. That's why I'd be like, are you ready? Are you ready? He is hell no, never going to be ready watching me do it. Somebody can do it better. Here comes Nate Dogg. Nobody does it better. Hey, we got to recover, bro. It's the recovery. Unless you want to sit there and fucking addiction there to your fucking sadness. I'm addicted to my pain. I'm going to write another song about it. I swear to God, NF, I've been on you for like 6 months. You better fucking have a happy tune. Not like happy like that last song you wrote called Happy. That wasn't happy. That was tragic. The video should have got a fucking award for how tragic the video was. That was sad. Oh, these videos. Come on, dude. Come on. There's got to be something happy about your wife and life. Write about it. I don't know. Fuck. It's gotta be. Hey, here's something to write about. Did you know how many flavors they have of Spam? I was walking through Walmart and I went past it. They have all kinds of flavors of Spam. I don't even remember what Spam tastes like. I remember you were supposed to fry it up and have it like on like a breakfast sandwich. They have all these flavors. I really want to try it just to say I tried it. But if we're going to try Spam, we should try one of these flavors, dude. They have all these trippy flavors. They have like teriyaki flavored. I posted a picture of it. It's like evolution, bro. They're like, you know what you could do to this Spam? You could add to this Spam. They added all kinds of flavors. It's kind of interesting. It's like the tuna packets. They have all these flavors. Have you tried any of those flavored tunas? Yeah, me neither either. But one day we should try this weird shit. Why? Just because somebody likes it. If they made it, they had to run it in through a whole market. And that means that a lot of people liked bacon-flavored bullshit. So these flavors, these are like the top 10 flavors that people buy. They wouldn't sell them if people didn't buy them. People wouldn't buy them if they didn't like them. We don't know we like it until we try it. And it might be just Spam. I don't remember. When was the last time you had corned beef and hash? You're like, what is that? Damn, Ghetto Fabulous Meals, I suppose. They came from a long time ago. That's it. It's like, try something new, or try something old, or try something that you didn't like before and see if you might like it. You never know, dude. Your tastes change. Your likes change. You're supposed to change. I'm not changing your underwear. That's what it is. Russ, dude, come on. Grow up. We're supposed to change. That's the cool part about growing up is we change. Then you look at these old pictures, not the exes, of course, but, you through time. And those are your graduation pictures. Oh, man, this was a heavy time in my life. Oh, man, this is a heavy time in my life. Not like, oh, this was the best time of my life, and this was the best time of my life, and this is the best, and next year is going to be the best year of my life. You bitches say that every year. That's stupid. I mean, I guess if you're sitting around as, Jonica and Russ is just fabulously fucking lavishing you year after year, I guess you pretty much are having the best years of your life. But, when you have all those great years when you're young, like I did in my teens, you're not really going to appreciate it later. You already experienced everything, all the good. What's left? All the bad. You didn't save any good for the end, bro. You already went through all the countries, drank all the drinks, wore all the clothes, did all of this, did all of that. You do all the good things in one life, and there's no good to have. It's like you've enjoyed all the things. You've already tasted it and tried it. There's nothing new. So what's left? All the bad stuff. That's what you're left with. Because you've already absorbed all the good shit this world had to have. You had to have it all. You didn't even do it in moderation, dude. And then you'll go back and relive it all, but in the essence, it's like you didn't even... You just... fucking parasite. Just sucked up all the goodness of the world real fast. I mean, you're gonna have to keep living, and you can't just live off all the goodness, you fucking parasite. I mean, I guess, as long as Sugar Daddy over there keeps fucking lavishing your lifestyle. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. He's rich, but not... You guys are a total joke. It's like Megan... I'm seeing Megan Fox. This bitch is never going to learn how to have a real relationship. That's like Kim Kardashian. They've had all the best things in life, but they haven't had true happiness. And that's where God is with me. He wants me to have what he deems is a true happiness, a holy union with a good partner, a spiritually powerful partner. You're not going to have that looking for a materially powerful partner. You're just going to get the material world, and you're never going to get more, and if you do, you're just going to get the same thing. And then you'll be like them, sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for something new, because they've already had everything of last season. That's crazy, guys. You call me crazy. I came from your crazy world. I still am stuck in it. I can't get out of it. That's really what sucks, asshole. It's like, geez, now I know why you guys eat butt. I feel like I'm eating butt all day. This is ass. Ass. This is some ass. But, I guess if you're chasing the finer things and you think you're going to have that lavish lifestyle, but I'm telling you, look at them. They're all lavish and their lifestyles suck. They got weird drama. Weirder than ours, I think. They have Botox problems and stuff. They have weird people with cameras chasing them around. We got like baby daddies and the police. They got real fucking stalkers. Talk about real haters. They got real haters, bro. Like, people hate them. Like, they can't stand them. I'm sorry. I'm ready for bed. All that was pouring through here. I was like, all kinds of shit was circling in the fucking soup of consciousness. All this shit. I'm like, no. You can choose to believe all that bullshit, bro. You can choose that you have to be skinny and have a flat stomach and big boobs to keep a man. And you could try to stay in your 20s forever, and so could he, and see how that works out for your lifestyle. You could live however you want, but I'm telling you, it's all in your mind, bro, and that's not very safe. I'm just saying that. And because I lost my mind, you think I'm crazy, but I didn't just lose it. I went through it. I filed that bitch away, dude. And that's where it's like, I live between the 10th and the 11th dimension of conscious reality, which is so far beyond how you guys think. And that's what sets us apart. It's like, nobody's going to enter into the mind space of where I am. The only people that can enter the mind space of where I am are those that have been touched by the angel that's working with me. And that's Archangel Metatron, which is science at its highest level. He spoke with science, the architects of the world. Do you know what I mean? So only those that understand the highest level of the psyche would understand my psychological way of thinking. It's the truth. And so, the mind is my reality. So we don't live in the same reality. So how are we going to even live in the same house? We're like planets away from each other. I love my doggie. Oh my God, I love my dog. She's so cuddly right now. I love my dog. Oh my God. Anyways, when I come out of the mind, then you're real fucked. It's like, it's worse for me to be in the mind, because then I'm like, struggling with it, but it doesn't make me relatable in any, you can relate to the way I think and, you know, my hurts. But I don't stay in that, bro. And that's where it is with you. I can relate to the way you think and your hurts, but I don't stay in that shit, bro. I can't. I'm not going to sit here just in your mind with you all day, in your hurt. Nana, I love you. You're being so cuddly. Oh my god, I love her so much. Anyways, with that being said, tomorrow's another day. It's an action-packed day, but you're supposed to be taking heart-driven action. I have no idea why my dog is cuddling my face. It's not really like this. I love you so much. I don't know why she's doing it. Maybe she thinks I'm going to do something, but I'm not. Yeah, so, yeah, and that's where it is. It's like when I sink down, I can hear everything in conscious. They're just levels. I'm in a different conscious right now. I'm in the mass conscious where I can hear everything, which would be the fourth dimension, where your thoughts and all of that stuff, where you shoot out your prayers and all that shit, oozes out in the nighttime. Yep, fourth and fifth. That's where all that is. Well, I will catch you guys tomorrow. By the time you get this, it'll be tomorrow, so you're in the future, or I am, or we're living in the past. Laters, haters. I love you, Nana.